Hello, Hassan. You asked me to help you find the personal goals questions and the direct and indirect information questions. So I'm just going to do a quick run through from the course homepage, and just to make sure, I'll explain some things that I would want you to do when you start the course. So if I go over anything that you've already read, I apologize, but hopefully I answer your questions along the way. So first off, what I hope you've done is I hope you've gone through my Welcome to ENG3C English Grade 11 Workplace. If you've gone through this this announcement, you would have seen down here, you would have seen online orientation and video tutorials. So if I click and open these two, the video tutorials, hopefully, if you haven't watched them, if you watch them, hopefully they'll help you understand where to find anything on the website. They won't specifically look for the personal goals in the indirect information, but they should give you an overall guideline on how to find things on the website. So if you haven't watched these videos yet, I would. And then secondly, the online orientation is where you can find the personal goals. Okay, and so you've got using email. It goes through how to use the email on the course website right up here. So this will help you check your email. And then it goes over how to submit to a Dropbox. And if you look right here, you can see download the document called Personal Goals. And there's a whole video here on how to do it. But if I just click here and download, I'll get a Microsoft Word version of the personal goals. And so if I click down at the bottom of the page after it's downloaded, for some reason my computer is going really slow here at home, so I apologize here. And you'll see that the questions will pop up here, and you'll be able to answer the questions. So you've got what English skills would you most like to improve? What is your primary goal while studying at St. Michael's? What are your academic or career goals after leaving St. Michael's? So let's pretend I've answered these. What English skills would I like to improve? I would like to improve my vocabulary, let's say. So let's pretend I've answered all of those questions. What I can do is I can go up and I can save, and I don't know if you've tried saving and submitting a document yet, but I can go up to File, I can go Save, I can go and put it, say, on the desktop here. And I'm not sure if you're using a Chromebook or a laptop. It's a little bit different depending on your device. But if I just put Derek Personal Goals, and then I'll save that to the desktop. And so that's saved. And so I'll close that. And then what I can do is it says go to the Personal Goals Dropbox here in step 5. So I would click here. And then it's going to repeat the instructions. But if I go down here to submit assignment, I would go add a file. And I would go My Computer, Upload, and Derek Personal Goals there. And then I would add that and submit that. And once I hit submit, it would say successfully submitted, and you would get a little email up here, a little orange dot letting you know you had an email saying that it was submitted. So that's how you would do the personal goals. But I'm not going to submit that because I didn't answer the questions. Now, once you're, oh, by the way, once you submit an assignment, it'll take you to the assignment Dropbox page. So if I click here, assignment twice, This is the assignment Dropbox page. So when you've submitted the assignments, it'll say 1, 1, 1. And when I give feedback, it'll say view feedback. And you can click here and view the feedback. So if you click up here on assignment, you can see the Dropboxes and see what you've submitted and what I have responded to. Okay? But anyway, if we go back, that's the online orientation, and that's where you can get the personal goals. Now, once you're done with the welcome announcement and you've gone through the orientation and you feel comfortable with the website, if you move up to the next announcement, you'll see Unit 1, Activity 1. And again, I think you probably have already done this, but just in case, I'm going to go through this. If you click Unit 1, Activity 1, it'll take you into the content of Unit 1, Activity 1, and there'll be a video, and you can watch this video, and it will explain everything that you need to read for Unit 1, Activity 1. This is your lesson, and so you would go down through the whole lesson, and you would learn all of this material. Consider this your weekly lesson, and then when you get to the bottom, it'll say you have now completed the content. Click on the assignment, and so you can click assignment here, or you can click assignment here. And so if I click the assignment here, it'll take you to the Unit 1, Activity 1 assignment page, and you've got another video explaining the assignments that you're about to do. And you didn't ask about the scanning TV listings, so I'm assuming you already know, you've already been to the TV listings here. But our first assignment is scanning TV listings, and so you would go through these TV listings, and you would answer these questions right here, right? And then you would submit your answers to the Dropbox right here, just like we submitted the personal goals to a Dropbox. And then what you would do is, if you go down further, you'd see assignment 2, direct and indirect information, and it's going to ask you to read this news report, this small news report, and then answer these questions. So these were the questions you were asking about. And once you've answered these questions, you would submit your answers to this Dropbox. So every assignment has its own Dropbox. So what I would do, and if you're using Google Docs, for example, what I would do is I would open up a new Google Doc. And I would, while that's opening, I would just copy these questions, and I would call this U. It's taking its time here, opening. So I would call this U1, A1, direct and indirect information, because that's the name of the assignment. And then I would copy the questions in, or pardon me, paste the questions in, and then I would answer the questions. So the time was, and so I would answer each of the 7 questions right in here. And you'll notice on Google Docs, if that's what you're using, it's automatically saving. If you're using Microsoft Word or anything else, that's fine too. But if you're using Google Docs, what you would then do is you would go File, Download, and we want to turn it into a Microsoft document. And so again, if you're already using Microsoft, you don't have to do that. But then I would download it as a Microsoft document. And then I would go back to the direct and indirect information assignment here, and I would click on the Dropbox. And I would go down to submit an assignment and add a file. And I would go My Computer, Upload, and it'll be in the downloads. And so if I click on downloads, I will see direct and indirect information, and I would open, add, and again I would submit, hit the submit button. I hope that helps. I apologize for the length of this video. I wanted to just give you a quick overview of the first 3 assignments that you should be working on: the personal goals, the scanning TV listings, and the direct and indirect information. If you have any other questions, let me know. Check out those video tutorials if you haven't already, because it should cover how to do just about anything that you would need to do. Okay. Again, I hope this helps.